Well, it's just me again. Officially. Fuck's sake. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Haters Cup on TSD. Brought to you in part by Helv28 Twitch. I'll be on later tonight on my own Twitch channel for personal bullshit. We might do a little bit of some Mario Party. Who knows? But let's skip. I think it's time that we just get this hockey train rolling. Death, taxes, and someone's going to be losing a lot of hell. So with that said, let us begin. And starting off our sessions of games, we got the Baltimore Blades versus the West Coast Whalers. It's me versus Fireball. All kicking us off. On our first matchup, and not bad placements for everybody. You know, that played out for Baltimore Blades as Rasmus Anderson 5.25, Kadri with a 2.25. Cozens with a 4.25, Pollock with a 6.5, Faber with a 5.5, Bouchard with a 5.75, Fowler with 3 1/4, Provorov with a 4 1/4, Zuccarello with 4 flat, Trocheck with 15.5. I'm probably heads up. That's a game-winning goal scenario here, but I don't think it's a hat trick. Yeah, but 4 assists with 2 related to power play related activities. Holy shit, that's nice. Nice. And Nylander with 6 3/4. Samsonov with 7.25, and Vasilevsky with 13.25. Jeez. Vasilevsky only had 1 loss this week, but he did pull 2 wins out of his ass. Now, Samsonov, I think, had an OT loss, so that was pretty nice of him to do that. That best player for Baltimore Blades this week will be Trocheck. Heck. Honorable place will go to Vasilevsky. In second place for the best player award. Worst player of a week for him goes to... Damn it, Kadri. You had so much fun. Meanwhile, let's go for my shit. Ekholm, 6.25 on the board. Or Evangelista, 3.5. Shen, 6.5. Neighbors, 10.5. Ronick with a 5.25. Dougie Hamilton with a 10.25. I have Chittle with just 0.5. Petrangelo with 4.75. Ghosty Bear going with an 11.25. Wow, 3 goals. Goals this week, and still being defensive mad lad. Caulfield with 2. Letang with 3 3/4. Hurts. Mikey with 2.75. Carlo with 3.5. Lundell with 17.5. Have 4 goals, 3 assists, 1 each on power play, as well as a game winner. Holy crap. Coleman with 6.5. Aho with 9.5. McKelly with 0.5. Elias Patterson with 6.5. Archer saves my butt with a 2.25, but Aiden Hill decides to choke it with a 0.25. What the fuck? Shit, I already have it open. Where am I thinking? Oh. But of course, Aiden Hill, dumbass, is our confirmed winner of the Your Dumbass Award. Yay! Let's get into it. All right. And best player to come out of my team is going to be Lundell. What the fuck? Lundell? Holy shit. All right. Let's get the next game. You know what? I'm going to say fuck it. Let's go for the 5 overtime. Let's go for the 5 overtime. I'm bullshit.
Hey, what the fuck?
It's now time for the 4th in the Goudreau division, as it's Dust versus Raider Rich. Let's start with Dust getting his first win of the season. Holy shit. This game was decided by 1.5. 1.5. Jeez. Ristolainen 5.75. Steph Jones 8.25. Verhage 10.75. Zibanejad 9.25. Kopitar 9.5. Nekas 9.0. Oh, Malkin 14.75. Right here. Pasternak 6. Kyrou 5.5. Scott Mayfield 6. X and a quart. Ball with 3.5 and Lindholm with 7 and 3/4. It's goaltending core of Peter Mrazek and Dustin Wolf doing 10 and 10 and a quart respectively. Holy crap. Meanwhile, there was Scuderia Pietrangelo bus. Heiskin with 4.75. Thomas with 2. Hedman was 6.75. Olofsson 3.75. Stone owned 1.5. Byram 4.5. Doc 1.5. Velarde 2 3/4. Carlson with 9. Sissons with 1.5. OEL with 2 3/4. Besser with 6.5. Ekblad with 10. Holy crap. Seth Jarvis with 5.5. No, not 5.5. 5 and 7. 5.75. Ricky with 4. Perfetti with 10.75. Makar with 19 and a quart. Arwi with 5 and a quart. And Saad with 1.5. Swayman with 7 and Hellebuck with 4.25. Jeez. Best player to come out of the teams this week. For these guys, Pietrangelo goes to Cale Makar. Wow. Worst player goes to worst player of the week. Looking through the list here. You got a bunch of people with 1.5, so I'm going to go with Kirby Doc on this one because no goals. Because the no goal situation. Best player for Dust is going to be Malkin. And worst one out of the week for you. I can't pick anyone to blame, probably except Ball. All with 3.5. Jeez. But with that is the winner of the 6. That's going to be the 6 overtime. That's going to be the overtime. Well, that one overtime award. And let's go. There's no major blow up. Oh wait, nope. I think there might be, but Oh, we do, but oh shit, yeah, we've got ourselves we got the Smoked Brisket Award. Heard ready?
Arby's. We have got beef, motherfuckers!
The Smoked Brisket Award for the week goes to Carson versus Matt. Jeez, man. In Hurdle, 5 3/4. Bertuzzi, 5. Austin Matthews, 11.25. Huberto, 2.5. Hoagland, Big Hog Hoaglander, with 2.75. Sainem with 3.5. New Hook with just a half. Pareko with 6. Larson with 8 1/4. Zaha with 2 1/4. DeBrinket with 3 1/4. Riley Smith with 3. Yanni Gord with 4. Manfo with 1 1/4. Farrow with 6.5. Bo Horvat with 6 1/4. Robertson with just the 1. And Noah Dobson with 10.25. Cam Talbot was your worst goalie, but luckily Soros saved you a little bit and decided to help you out with just giving you a pitiful 1.75 on the goalie line. Meanwhile, for Carson, and he has won Ryan Hartman with 5. Dylan Strome with 9 1/4. Sidney Crosby with 11 1/4. Tarasenko with 3 1/4. Dmitry Orlov, actually, no, Marchessault with 7.5 3/4. Orlov with 4 3/4. Harley with 2 3/4. Savar with 4 3/4. Moore with 2 3/4. Vetrano with 4 3/4. Garland with 7 3/4. Marenko got 5 3/4. Zetterlund with 10 1/4. Kovacic with 6. Gauthier with 3.5. And Kempe with 14.5. Jeez, your goaltenders weren't that bad, but they weren't good either. 5 3/4 and 3 1/4. Bringing a nice round total of, and I gotta grab the right one here.
9.
Oh boy. Best player to come out of Carson's team this week will be Kempe. Wow. Worst player to come out of this week will be one of your 2.5 guys. There's only 2. Oh, wait, no. No, wait. Nope, that's just 2. Your worst player will be, not because he was trying to be a shooting machine. We'll just give it to Harley, because what the fuck. Worst player for Dust is Cam Talbot. And best player to come out of Matt's team as well will be Austin Matthews with an 11.25. All right, let's get back on the track. And let's get back on track here with McGoat versus his Amper, because Amper was wrong again. Bjorkstrand with 8.5. No, not 8.5. 8.75. Kaprizov with 10. Jetson with 1.75. Creeder with 5. Truba with 4 1/4. Zadorov with 3.5. Buchnevich with 3.25. Gould with 1.75. Perron with 1.5. Both Novak and Dahlin getting 4.25. Morgan Frost with 8.75 as well. Girard got 6.75. Dursey got 1.25. Forrester got 1.5. Michkov got 10.5. And Middleton got 5.75. Your best goaltender was Philip Gustafsson with 17.5, and Eriksson decided to just do 6. Meanwhile, on Amper's team this week, Nikita Kucherov with 15.5. Clayton Keller with a nice little sum of the equivalent of 5.5. Sean Walker gets a 2.5. Ellers gets 10.25. Jeez. Tippett 6.5. Bedard 6.5. Power 6.25. Farabee with 5.25. Reinhardt with 21. Jeez. And Brodin with 8. Fedotov decided to fuck you over with a 1.75. But Lindgren decides to save your butt with a 6.5. Hey, worst player to come out of Amper's lineup is going to be Fedotov. Drop him. Best player to come out of his team is Reinhardt. What a guy to step on his head. Be on his head, jeez. Best player to come out of McGoat's lineup is Gustafsson. Worst player? The only guy that did a 1.25. It's Dursey. Meanwhile, for the Don Sweeney's kneecap replacement, and as they lose to Kirby's team, otherwise known as the Detroit Vipers. Jeez. Cooley with 4.75. Lindholm with 5.25. Beecher with 6.75. DeBruskin a point more. Benson with 2.75. Riley getting 3.5. Morsey with 9. Wallman with 9.5. Artem Zub gets shafted this week. What a turn of events for the sucker. Lowry gets 6.25. McTavish gets 4.75. Boley gets 2.5. Listonerin gets 8.75. Beniers gets 5.25. Sheka got 4.75. Moser got 7.5. And McAvoy got 4. Your only best goaltender was Ottinger, and he got 17.25. Meanwhile, for the Detroit Vipers, Dickinson 3.5. Sam Bennett 10.75. Rucker has 9 points less than Sam Bennett. Appleton gets 5.5. Fantilli gets 3. Connor gets 6.5. Hudson gets 6. Carlson gets 8.5. Cedar gets 7.25 from 3/4. Bollier gets 1.75. Domi gets 2.5. Coyle gets 8. So does Casey. Stankoven 5.75. Lafreniere gets 9.5. Tom Wilson with 13.75. Well, that's what you get when you get the good guy on that one. Or in this case, an equivalent of a big man. Arvidsson with 1.25. Yossi with 8.75. Slavkovsky, 4.5. And Werenski gets 7. Joel Blomqvist gets a 3.75. Connor Ingram gets 9.75. And Georgiev gets a 5.25. Holy crap! Yeah, this one was a blowout. Best player to come out of the Vipers this week will be Sam Bet. No. No, it was Tom Wilson. And worst player to come out is the worst player to come out. I'll give it to either Suter or I'll say tie between Bavoye and Suter. Worst player to come out of Jocelyn's team is Zub. Best player? It's gonna be your goaltender or with Ottinger. Meanwhile, we got the Dream Island All Star. First losing to the Baltimore Weed Tacos. Oh, so this is Natasha Watt versus Valor. Let's start with Natasha Watt's. It's Jacob with 8. Hyman with 3.75. RNH with 3. 3.75. Shea Theodore with 5.5. Falk gets a 3.25. Bafferson with 16.5. Fiala also gets 16.25. Jeez. Suzuki with 8. Pedersen with 6. Marcus Pedersen with 6. Brett Burns with 5.5. And Wyatt Johnson with 5.25. Mackenzie Blackwood with 4.75. And Logan Thompson with 10 flat. Meanwhile, for the Weed Tacos, those Byfield gets 4.5. Tush gets 8.75. Raquel gets 12.5. Sorelli gets 8.25. Chitrin gets 9. You can't get any higher than 9. Larkin with 8.25. Gallagher with 1.75. Kanehi with 5.25. Hannafin with 6.25. Jacob Robinson with 9.5. McCann with 13. Rantanen with 13.75. McDonough with 6.75. Chinakhov with 10.5. Mercer with 3.25. And Carlson with 6.5. Alex Leon gets a 16.5. And Yarmolov with a 4.75. Best player to come out of Valor's team this week will go directly into the coffers of Alex Leon. Honorable mention will go to Rantanen. And that beautiful motherfucker. Or worst player to come out of your woodwork would probably be Gallagher. Or best player to come out of the woodwork for Nat will be Fiala. Worst player, I can't actually give a worst player. Everyone was over 5. Everyone was over a point this week. Yay. Yay, that's fun. Matt Fish, 179.25 to Sarah with 163.25. Fish had holy 1.25. Manson, 11.75. Panarin with 26.5. He got the hat trick. We got a hat trick. We got a saving grace of hat trick. Amper's always wrong. Oh, unfortunately. But yes, Panarin got us a hat trick. So you know what that means? We get the sample. We get to drink. We got to drink. All right, that's good. Pagano with 1. Foligno with 12. McNabb got 8. Pionk got 12. Sherwood got 2. Crusoe got 2.5. Kasich gets 3.25. Frederick Frederick gets 4. Greenway gets 5.75. I have JT Miller with 5.5. Brock Nelson with 3 quarts. With 11 and 3 quarts. Joe Akaru gets 4.5. Numolin gets 1.5. Poplitsky Pospisil gets 1.25. Dillon gets 8.75. Uyghur gets 4.75. Farvig, that's 2.25. Montour gets 9.5. Cotter gets 7.5. And Sherrod gets 4.75. And of course, I get to do this because we love this beautiful motherfucker.
Bobrovsky!
15.75. Yay. Montembeau gets 3. Skinner with 6.25. Bennington with 2.25. Meanwhile, for Sarah's team, Miller with 6. Samuelson with 2.5. Hughes with 9.5. Hagel gets 8.25. Hughes gets a 9. And that's Quinn. Will Borgen gets 1.75. Mittelstadt with 10.25. Romanov gets 7.5. Shechnikov gets 10.25 as well. Holtz gets 0.75. Drysdale gets 4.5. McCabe gets 5. Kuzmenko gets 5.75. Timo Meyer gets 11.25. 5. He sure gets 17.75. Fox 6.5. Nemec gets 0.75. And Nyquist, who's going to get your worst player of the week this week, is getting a 5. Joey Decor with 14.75. Markstrom with 14. And Ilya Sorokin with 16.75. Best player to come out of Sarah's team will be Heischer. Wow. Best player to come out of Fisha's team this week? I can't believe I'm about to say it.
Bobrovsky!
15.75. Worst player to come out of your bench? Worst player to play this week for you? I'm going to say a tie between... Actually, it is Pagano. With just doing the 1. With the 1 point trick pony.
Some of you fuckers need Jesus.
Jeez. Congratulations, Harmon. You have won your first Haters Cup game. And it's against the other new guy in this league. And that is Toad. Toad got 101.5. And Harmon's got 116.5. That's a 15-point difference. Jeez. Let's go. Tage Thompson, 10. Bratt with 11.75. Radish with 2.25. Eichel with 8.25. Kane with 4.25. Tanev with 3.25. JJ Peterka with 12. Connor McJesus with 9. Sanderson with 17.25. Ovechkin with 10.25. And Gudbranson, who's going to get your shittiest player of the week, gets 0.25. Jake Allen's the only goaltender you had out with 13. Meanwhile, for Harmon, Roy gets 3.25. Vince Dunn gets 5. Rossi gets 5.5. Forsberg gets 10.75. Hines gets 11.5. Gunsel with 7 and 3 quarts. Stutzla gets 10 flat. Sky Brady Shea is going to get 5.75. Minutka. Mince Yukov gets 7.25. Severson gets 7.75. McKinnon with 18. Jeez. And Petrie, who's probably going to get your crappiest player of the week, gets a 1. And goaltender, Dostal has 18. Corpusalo has 5. Best player to come out of Harmon this week will be, of course, Nathan McKinnon with Lucas Dostal coming in as the tie-up. Worst player was David Petrie. And best player to come out of Toad's team this week will be shocker, Sanderson. Worst player, or Gabranson. And finally, here we got Keegan versus Illogical. Illogical wins 120.25 to 117. Joel Eriksson Ek gets the 3.25. Braden Point with 7. Jamie Alexiak gets 7.5. John Tavers gets 5. Toffoli gets 13.25. Henrique gets 7.75. Brady Tkachuk gets 15.25. Cam York, 6.5. Bo Forsling and Matheson gets 10. And finally, Drew with 9.75. No bad players this week. Also, as Jonathan Quick gets 8.25 and 13.25. And for Stolars, wow. Meanwhile, for Illogical, Thomas Chabot at 9.5. Anders Lee, 10.75. Man, and Giampain with 1. Probably going to be it, but nope. We'll see later. Shen with 6. Nurse with 5.25. Confer with 6.75 with Lindell as well. Ramison gets 0.75. Draisaitl with 9.25. Gumfer with 4. Knees with 2.25. Drew O'Connor with 10. Jordan Anderson with 2. Sergachev with 6. Marner with 4.75. PLD with Pierre-Luc Dubois, again, a 3.25. Kerfoot, 2.5. Gudas with 9. And Ben with 2.75. Tristan Jarry is going to be your worst player, but guess what? Your best player is on the goalie line, too, with Igor Shesterkin. Jeez. Meanwhile, let's head into this week's scoreboards. There's only one game tonight, and that is the prime game. Lightnings versus Leafs. It's me versus Matt Fish. Brandon, no, not Brandon. The Baltimore Wheat Tacos of Valor and Kirby's Detroit Vipers. It's Sarah versus the Harrisburg Generals. Scuderia Petrangelo versus Magoat. Carson versus the kneecap replacement from Jocelyn. And it's Harmon versus the Dream All-Stars. We got a Canadian showdown. It's Illogical versus Dust. Fireball is versus Matt. And finally, Keegan is versus Toad for our first ever Tank Bowl. As well as Baltimore and the Matt. Yeah, so of course Matt, so Toad and Keegan as well as Fireball and Matt, they are all with 2-0-2, which means we got our first 2 Tank Bowls. Yeah, we got our first 2 Tankly Cups. Well, I get the right song going. Where is it? Meanwhile, as we go into our standings for this week, Fish is in the lead of the Kevlenix division, and followed by Kirby, me, Valor, Sarah, and the kneecap replacement squad. Matt is in 7th place. Amber is in 8th. And it looks like Fireball's in 9th. 9th place. Meanwhile, in the Gaudreau division, in Illogical is in the lead, followed by Team McGoat. Followed by McGoat. Oh, Raider, Dust, Harmon, Carson, Keegan, Toad, and finally Natasha Watt. Whoever went, remember, anyone who's in the 9th place on both sides of the wall will be going into the tank bowl fuckery mode. Oh, there's no exceptions to this. Yes. We have two. At this point, we have one. Two, we have two. We have 6 teams in perfect placements and 6 and of course 6 teams who are doing the tank. God help ye souls. And with that said, that covers it for this week. Holy crap, we're done early. That's the first time that I've done that. That here where we've got this all done early. What the fuck? I'm gonna double check with someone to see if they're able to join in. Let's see if Illogical wants to come back on for his opinions on what happened this week. Because Jesus fucking Christ. But long story short, yeah. And I gotta remind myself on this one on how this one was working. Matchup 2. Actually, I think I had the blowout this week. I don't know. I don't know who had the. It's weird. I don't know who had the full blowout this week. Hang on. I'm gonna do a calculation here to determine who's actually getting the blowout award this week. That's a 28-point difference. That's a 30-point difference. I get the blowout award? Holy shit. I get the blowout award this week. What the fuck? I get the blowout award this week. What the fuck? Actually, hang on. No. All right, we're getting illogical in here because, yeah. Hang on. Minus. No. Oh, wow. Okay, I got you just in time because I'm trying to figure this one out. I'm trying to figure
What's
out who
up?
gets the blowout award. I'm trying to figure out who gets the blowout award this week.
For the what? All right. What are your options?
You know what I mean by the blowout award, right? The
Yes, I
brisket
know. I know what
blowout
you mean by the
award.
blowout award.
The brisket.
Yes, I
Award.
know. Yes. I get it.
So the honorable
Don't need a fucking answer.
so the mentions for me to give out the brisket award. And me winning against Fireball. 30 point.
Wouldn't really call that a blowout. Wouldn't really call that.
Well, we're trying to go with whoever had the most points difference at this point in the matchup. Because everyone was tight this week. So I had a 30-point win against Fireball.
Actually, 29.5 is what your difference was.
83.75.
Yeah, 29 and a half.
So yeah, so 29 and a half, yeah. 29 and a half for me. 113.
Detroit had what looks like he. Hold on, no. Go back. Hold on. Go back up. Go back up just a bit.
This one?
Right there. That Detroit one. That's a 32 and a half.
That's Kirby.
That's a 30,
Kirby, that's 32 and a half.
That's 32 and a half. Okay. Go down.
Baltimore had Valor had a 45.
Alright, that's a 40. Okay. Nat. Keep going.
Or over Nat.
No, that was a high score. That's a high score award right there.
That's a high score. Yeah, we're gonna call that one the high. I think we'll do one. What I'm gonna do, let's do a one-time. Let's do a one-time award for every week, but we're gonna have two that will make sense. We'll have the 9 overtime and the 6 overtime award for closest game and the blowout
or the 19-round shootout award. That would make sense for you.
I have it as 6 OT. I have it as 6 OT in honor of the playoffs.
Yeah, that's right. They got any other blowouts, or are those the free?
The closest game award.
Yeah, that's
this is the 6 OT award.
That's Dustin Rich.
Dirt.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, are there any other blowouts, or
we have a 28-point lead for Carson and Matt.
Is that it?
15 for this match.
That's not really a blowout.
Yeah. And your matchup doesn't count anyway.
Well, I think it's obvious which one's a blowout then.
Your winner of the
it's Valor and
award is Valor.
Yeah.
I had to redo my math. I had to do my math on that one, so that's why. So the winner of the brisket award is, and I needed a second opinion on that one. But honestly, how did you think about you did this week?
I can't even believe I fucking won again. I wasn't expecting to win. I just kind of went with what I had, and despite having no defense on my fucking bench, I somehow was able to do enough to pull it off. I generally speaking, that's one I really wasn't expecting, but one I'll be glad to take no less. And plus, everybody, no matter what, is going to be getting points tomorrow night because we got Frenzy tomorrow night.
Frenzy?
All 16 games.
Oh, Frozen Frenzy.
Yes.
Too bad we don't get it.
Well, I'm streaming it, so
yeah.
Screw you. Well, Duck and I are streaming it. Oh, yeah. Duck got raided again last night.
By Grossi, or?
Yes. Duck got rated again.
You know what? I feel like the honorary title for the high score award trophy is
The
going to be the
Austin
Mile High
Matthews
Club
Club.
Award.
Yeah, I like actually kind of like that. Yeah. Let's see. But I do have some news pertaining to fantasy football. I just like to get out of the way quickly.
Yeah.
One.
If you said if it's the same thing as what we said last week, then yeah.
No, not the same thing. One. Ayuk is out for the season, and now I have to shop around for another receiver. Fuck.
Oh, fuck
Yeah, because
sake.
he tore both his ACL and MCL. Great. So now I have to fucking shop around for a new receiver. And two, and probably the most important one pertaining to every roster, I have decided to increase the IR slots on every team to 4. So now every team will have 4 IR slots on their fantasy football team. This is just to accommodate like injuries that you gotta replace for that week, but you can't, and you don't want to drop that player because you fear you'll get hit by somebody else.
Yeah, my dad complained about the Pats last night, like when we were watching football.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Dickhead.
You want to know why? -2.
Oh, the defense.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, Drake May had 20.
I got -2 for the defense. So guess what? I'm probably gonna have to start for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I know.
The Bears.
Yep.
I might have to swap the Pats out for someone else on that line. Someone else in the defense.
Yeah,
board.
but I know I'm gonna have to try to fucking shop around big for a goddamn.
All right, but with that said,
receiver.
Wait. Closest game. Hang on.
The closest game was that.
Was Carson? Was the Carson game? The Carson game.
Yeah. Wait,
okay, I was right on that one.
You
no,
sure?
not the Cart.
No, it was a Dust one. It was a Dust one. The Dust and Rich for Johnny and Scudera.
Oh yeah, I gotta edit that one.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sweet. That's good to know.
It was Dust, right? Dust that got that award too?
Yes. It was Dust and Rich.
All right. I have the board. I have the week 2 awards, and they are being posted up now.
I like how I don't think you put a ping, but yeah.
I'm not pinging the weekly awards. Because people are getting pinged for that one anyways, regardless.
Yeah.
You see?
Braden Point.
He was the one that got the over the 5OT goal. That was pandemic. The 5OT was in pandemic. The 5OT was
yeah, I know, but again, it's Braden with an E, not an O.
Oh, fuck. There. I'll edit this one.
Who the hell? Oh. Right, that trade just got accepted, okay. So I'll put that through.
you like how I added a little bit of German in there? Yeah,
a little bit. Let's go. But I also got to go and fucking put this fantasy trade through that just came in.
Yeah, I just saw that too. Fuck's sake.
I mean, I can see why he did it.
He needed.
Stupid question.
You know what? I don't quarterback.
I don't care if you're on. I don't care if we're on a hockey stream. I'm asking you. Do you have any receivers that you trade right now?
Let me remove
because
this.
I'm looking at because I could literally trade you. I could literally trade a goddamn my emergency claim. I am allowed to do that.
Let me look.
All right, I'm gonna uphold that.
Let's be real here. I'm gonna be looking here because I've got shit. Remember,
yeah, I know.
Some of my shit's fucked. Some of my shit's fucked.
I know. You don't have to repeat yourself like you're a broken broken record.
I'm more.
Oh, I can't uphold it because it has to fucking go through tomorrow. Okay, that's why it's locked. That's why it's got locked. So
You
I'll
said
let that go
wide.
for tomorrow. What? Yeah,
You
wide
said
out.
wide receiver.
Yeah, wide out.
You
But
you need a wide.
but if need be and you don't have a receiver, I'll take any flex spot. Does it really concern me?
My condition is if I do sacrifice one of my guys, and it is live on stream, I am not touch. You are not allowed to touch Zay Flowers.
I
No
can
Zay
agree to
Flowers
that.
for you.
I can agree to that.
So my best choice of action for wides right now, or flex situation here. Noah Gray for the flex.
Okay.
Either that or Freyer move.
I wouldn't mind with either of them, honestly. I like
Jameson
Frymouth.
Williams, if he's good.
Yeah, but he's only had.
Shit.
I think he's only had what, one good game. Oh no, he's had two. No, he's had 4 this year. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so he actually stepped up his game this year.
Giant, if that's what shit.
Giant van of shit, yeah.
You know who I mean. You know who I mean. You know who I mean.
Who do you?
There's only one giant on my team.
Oh, Slayton. Yeah. Not after they lost 28-3.
Watson.
I mean, I could do
Dustin Watson
or
Irwin.
Not a bad option. Firemouth is not a bad option.
But Irwin is hasn't been playing for a bit.
What happened to him? Did he get injured?
He was an act. Yeah.
Oh no,
he playing for a week.
Oh no, he was just scratched.
He's a healthy scratch.
Yeah, he was a healthy scratch fucking 4 times this season.
Yeah, fuck's sake.
Including us. Okay, so
you know what's even more sad? I'm gonna keep Gardner Minshew on the bench.
Oh,
-1.64.
What's it called? But hell, there is a rule within the ICFFL that both teams, like, and again, this pertains to matchups. Both opponents have to agree to this. You can replace one player on your active roster and get the points that way, and get the points from that player.
Oh.
You can only do it for one player per team per week. P-Dog and I did that.
What game did you do that for this week?
Yes.
Or for that? Oh wow.
This week,
I
yes.
want to tickle.
Because P-Dog and I are facing
I
each other
don't verse you this season.
No, you don't. Both go, but hell, what P-Dog and I did, we both changed our flex spots.
Oh god, what did he do? All right, I gotta take a look at this flex fuckery. Because right now I'm sucking balls here, man.
I'm trying to get back to normalcy with mine.
I'm 2-4.
Really hit me.
Who? Flex.
Yeah, you're about to be 2-5. You're about to be 2-5.
You got Njoku, who on that line. What the hell? And he was good? Why? Why did you?
It's David Njoku. Is that really a question?
Never mind. And of course, you got Noah Fant.
And then, but do you know what that means, right?
What?
2 cents and 2 tight ends.
Do I want to get it out?
Do you
actually,
have it?
Is my. It's actually my stream, so I can actually pull the sound out.
do you have it? There's no way you have the clip of Red saying it.
No, but I do have this.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm just doing a 4 blast at this point. We do how many blasts we got for tight ends. I don't care.
Fair enough. But like I said, I wouldn't mind.
If you want to do a trade, let's do a trade here live.
I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do something.
All right. Hey, but this trade has to go through tomorrow.
Yeah, no shit. I kind of figured that.
I'm. Why don't I set up the trade? Because I want to make sure that
What do
this.
you? But you gotta tell me what you're thinking now. You can't just You
I know.
can't
I
just
gotta
free
look.
William.
I'm gonna look at the board. I'm gonna look at your board here. See what I probably want in return.
Like I said,
There.
on the table, I can literally give up my claim to the emergency claim. I I can do that. That is an option that every GM has. You can trade your
So you're
emergency
willing to
claim.
trade
I've looked
away
that up.
the emergency to me for that for one of my.
If you're willing to do it, but I don't think you would just take just that.
I was gonna do a 2-2 scenario. I was gonna
What are you
do
thinking?
two. I was gonna do a 2-2 plus I take your emergency if that's the case.
Well, what are you thinking now? Because you gotta like level with me. We gotta be on the brain.
Yeah. I know what you're
Brainwave.
thinking here because I don't want because if we want, technically yes, we can trade our good wides, but that's probably not the best case scenario for you right now.
Yeah, considering what the fuck just happened.
What the fuck's a catch?
No more. What the fuck is a knee?
What the fuck is a triple whammy, man? What the fuck is a triple whammy?
It wasn't a triple whammy. It was a double. It was just ACL and MCL.
So it's a double whammy.
Yeah, double. It wasn't a triple.
Okay. Oh,
Thank God it wasn't a triple, but still, it's fucked.
It's more it's more fucked than he went to Big Bill Hells. Hey, I'm having some fun.
Yes.
I want to have a little fun here. I want to have.
No, I got you. Plus, I got to stream anyway at 8 because we got 2 fucking Monday night games for some reason.
All right.
Of each other.
Okay. You're gonna kind of love this one if I'm gonna think this right.
Oh, are you typing it? Are you gonna type it to me, or are you just gonna?
No. I'm gonna send it to you, but I'll say it in here. But you're as a live recording of what it is. Is just okay. Because I'm done all the hockey stuff. So
yeah, we're done with hockey shit. We're done with that. Yeah.
We're just shit. Yeah. We're just gonna shoot the shit.
Isn't that what we do normally?
Sometimes not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair game.
I'm trying to think what would make sense here because if I trade you Williams for say Josh Downs, that's somewhat of an equal trade.
Mike Williams?
James.
Oh, James.
I'm just gonna call him Jamie Williams at this point.
Let me do a comparison here with him because
it might make sense. I love
that you can do that. I love that you can put comparisons here.
The comparisons work a whole lot better on the app.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, because the apps have the IBM bullshit.
Oh, that's right, they do. Compare receiver
Josh Downs versus Jamie Williams.
Jameson Williams.
Oh yeah.
You compare. It's the same thing because
it's an equal.
Because the site version now has the IBM shit.
Okay, but is that an equal trade? Does it look like it's an equal trade?
It shows down ceiling a little bit higher, and also a bit of a higher floor than Williams. But because let me put it this way, because this is what I'm saying. It shows Downs having a floor of 8.1, and Williams of a floor of 6.7. Ceiling of 21.5 for Downs. Ceiling of 18.9 for Williams.
Okay, hang on.
And I'm looking at a week-to-week comparison, and Downs has been the better receiver throughout.
But I'm thinking here. Do I want to do my other? Okay, I want to take a look at my Houston guy.
You talking about?
He had 1 carry, but
Ogunbowale.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Do I want to do like a flex off trade here as well, just to be safe?
Ogunbowale is not. Oh
He
wow,
wasn't good last week. I know. My other thinking is I don't want to trade.
I'm looking at his stats. He's only had 2 good games out of 7 weeks.
My other thinking is, to be fair, I think you need. I am shocked that you have 3 kickers on your team. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Why do you need that many kickers?
I
I
don't.
only have the one, and it's butt kicker.
Wait, did the Commanders have to buy yet?
Commies?
Yes. Because once the Niners bye week is done, I'm dropping the Raiders. I'm just telling you that right now. The Raiders defense is gonna be gone.
Commies are week 14.
Okay, so they're like literal last week of the season.
Yeah, they're the last bye of the season. Dicker is already done his bye.
Yeah, and I think I might trade
Bass,
Dicker, if anything.
Bass is coming up. Bass
Yeah,
is coming up too.
I might trade Dicker to keep Bass around. Or the other way around, I might keep fucking
Or
Bass.
Siebert. No. You want to keep Siebert. You want to keep Siebert.
Oh no, I'm keeping Siebert. There's no doubt about that. I'm keeping Siebert.
And I want to keep Butt Kicker. And you wonder why I'm calling him Butt Kicker.
Yeah, I know.
Because he kicks butts.
Yeah.
All right.
But what are you thinking of, like?
I'm trying to think what would make sense as a running back.
The reason I haven't said Noah Gray for you because Noah Gray is a better tight end for you, and his game's actually beginning to pick up this year. So that's something that you might want to hold on to.
And I also want to keep Pat. I want to keep Pat for your move. The only problem that I have is Etienne. He's supposed to be good this year, but he's out. He was out the last 2 weeks.
He's on a week. You gotta remember, he's on a week to week.
He's on. Fuck, that hurts me.
Yeah, it's a week to week for Etienne due to a hamstring issue.
Here's the thing: he got hurt on the first game in London, and then he's out for the second game.
Yeah,
he was out for the second game in London.
He was out for the second game.
So I'm probably guessing he's going to be out for Green Bay too. So that's going to harm me.
He could, but actually, let me look at Etienne's status real quick. We'll just search up.
Nothing's been said yet.
I might be able to find something. Because I know Bixby had a great day. I know it's not relevant.
To be fair, I also probably don't think Foreman would work for you either.
Right, Foreman's not exactly.
Foreman busted this last week.
That's look at me.
And I need I think I need a better run it. I want a better running back scenario.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing you have to remember though. Nick Chubb is back. And with Jerome Ford out, Pierre Strong is the running back 2 in Cleveland. Foreman's not going to get shit.
I am going to do something for you though as a heads up. I am also giving you Watson.
Justin
I'm going to give
Watson?
you Yeah. My thinking is I might as well give him to you there. I know he's got like he boomed out of 1 of 6, but in his one
that's not the fucking thing I want to click on.
He only had he had 2 good games, I would say, with week 1 and week 2. Week 5 he did
I would say more 2 and 4 he had good games.
There was no 4. He was not on 4. Week 4.
Yes, he was. Justin Watson, yes, he was. He played against the Chargers.
Oh, yeah, he did. He got a 4.7. Never mind. But he also did good against Baltimore, too, so.
Yeah, 3.5.
He did okay with Baltimore. So what I'm going to do is, if I give you Watson for that additional, for that backup, for that emergency pick, would that work?
Watson for the emergency pick. Well, you said you wanted to do a twofer. What's the
So
second part
that's
of
what
it?
I'm saying. The second one is that emergency pick.
Oh, my second part is an emergency pick. Then what's
Yeah,
my first part?
Downs. Downs for Williams.
Let's see. Who does Williams face next week? Because that might tell me a little bit about who.
Versus Tennessee.
Okay. The question
Meanwhile,
is though, does he actually get the ball though? That's my only worry is that he doesn't get the ball.
Should I even take a look?
Because Williams is boomed and busted half in 2 games apiece.
Okay. He did.
And I'm looking at his trends. So I'm looking at
Yeah.
his trends. I shit you not when I tell you, it's a literal roller coaster. 1 week it's up, 1 week it's down. 1 week it's up, 1 week it's down.
Yeah.
It is literally a fucking roller coaster.
How should I put this? It's like the Greek economy at this point.
I don't know about the ups part of that, but sure.
But no, the roller coaster aspect of it.
Yeah, but again, I don't know if the Greek economy's at ups, but sure, we could say they did.
Either that, or I could not a roller coaster, but it's like we'll see. Who knows? But I'm trying to think what else would work. Because do you really want me to give you Zay Flowers? Because that means you'll have both your key running back and a key wide on bye.
Look at, I'm not saying I need Zay Flowers for the entire season. I'm not saying I need him for the entire year. Well, for the rest of the year, I mean. I would just need it for a few weeks. And then, more than likely, I would probably just give him right back. Unless you... Because let's go, because Matt offered me a first rounder for Madison. I'm just throwing out... I don't know how that's relevant to this, but I'm just throwing that out there for the sake of it. He offered a first rounder.
I'm trying to think what else would make sense here, because I can give... Because I'm already down I think I'm down a second overall pick this season.
For next season, a second round pick?
I think I'm down a second overall. Remember, I'm down on a pick. I think I'm down a second rounder this season. No. I'm down a mid pick. I'm down either
I'm down a fourth, a fifth, and I think a second. So I think down 3.
Me and Zoop swap picks and rounds.
I gotta look back at my trades, but I can tell you right now, I'm down a second.
I remember I swapped a 4 for a 5th. I remember I swapped a 4 for a 5th with Zoop.
I gave both a 4th and 5th up, and did I give up another pick after that?
I don't know.
I don't think I did.
Should I take a look at?
I didn't.
At my mention in there?
I think I did. Oh yeah, I did. I did give up a second. That's right. Shit. But if Toe gets relegated, then I keep the pick.
You keep the pick until he comes back in.
Well, I'm downsizing for the next couple seasons. So that pick might not be gone for like a few years.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think because I don't like
8, 9.
What would now?
Oh no! I lost. Oh yeah, I did lose a second.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. No, that was last season. God damn it.
Let's see. I'm just trying to figure.
That was last season, but the recent trade board.
Compare.
Hang on. It's in fantasy football. No, it's in the trade wire. No, where the hell is the trade?
Hold on a minute. I'm looking at, I just did a comparison of Flowers and Downs. These two are more in line with each other in terms of equality. If you want to put it,
the only problem is the only problem I'm worried for you on that one is I'm worried for you on that one. Do you want me to explain why on that one?
Feel free.
The reason why I'm worried about that one is because Derrick Henry.
Right.
Because that means you have two people on the same buys. My overthinking is if I want
I
to
have 3 people on the same buy for week 9. You think that bothers me? Actually, scratch that might shit. Unless that's when Eckler comes back, then it doesn't really hurt much.
I am gonna take a wide. I need a wide, but I'm probably also gonna want a better. I don't know if I want a better like running back. I need a better. I
In
need
terms
like a
of
good
running backs,
wide.
I don't have much. One of mine is
You
on
have some
IR.
decent. You have decent ones. Not gonna lie. In my
Garendo is
opinion,
not. Well, Garendo is decent, I guess, but he's still a second stringer until what's his name comes back.
you also have Steele.
Oh, that's right. I do have Carson Steele, don't I?
Yeah,
I was like Pacheco. What is Pacheco even expected to be back?
I don't know. I think he's out.
No, not
Let me
season
look.
wise. Because I'm looking at ESPN and it says estimated return 10/27.
It's looking like he might be out till
Let me see.
he's eligible to return in week 8. Oh,
Right,
next
which is
week.
next. Right, which is next week.
Yeah.
Right,
Which is 6 weeks removed from an injury.
I'm
But
just
there
trying to see. I'm just trying to see.
hasn't been anything said.
Best case is week 9. From what I just saw.
Week 9 or
Best
week 10.
Yeah, best case is week 9 is what I just saw. Let me just clarify. Let me just double check that. Make sure it's good. Best case is week 9 and one more. I'm just trying to see. And worst case is week 12.
Mm-hmm. So what I am thinking here, I'm trying to think what would make sense here, because fuck, I'm bored. Fuck. I don't know, because I don't know if I need a better wide receiver or something on that mind,
Because
but
like I said, you're welcome to check this too. I put Downs and Flowers in there to compare. Those two are more in line with each other.
Downs and Flowers. Who else do you have on the same week? Hang on, you said week 9 bye?
Week 9 is Pittsburgh and San Fran. That means Purdy's out, Kittle's out, and the Niners defense is out. I have Purdy taken care of with Drake May. I have Kittle covered with David Njoku.
Mm-hmm.
The Niners defense I have covered with the Raiders defense. But once they move Njoku out of that flex spot and into the tight end spot, that's where shit gets iffy.
Yeah. Okay, you know what? I will ask this. I am gonna say this.
Okay.
If I figure this one out as a good trade, then I'll take it. If I do Zay Flowers for Josh Downs, which I will gladly accept on that possible idea instead.
Okay.
I am thinking of something to deal with William. I need to find a good trade to deal with against Williams.
You could take one of my running backs if you want one of them. That's completely fine if you need it. Because if you need it, if you like really, really need it, I can live with it.
I really need like a decent running back, but hang on, what's the time span for Gus Edwards? Is he out permanent? Out for the rest of the season?
I'll look on him right now.
I'm hoping for an expected turn date for that fucker. If that's the case, because if that's the case, I can take him and I can take the emergency.
He was just put on running back. No, he was just put on injury reserve after week 6.
So he's not going to be back till like week 10. Week 10, 11, 12.
Around there.
I think I'll take the emergency.
So, Downs?
Actually, I might change it I think I might change it from Williams to Watson for the emergency.
Right. So
would you agree with that?
Let's break this down. Flowers and Watson for Downs in the emergency.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
All right.
I'll go and do that trade. That sounds good to me.
And you also
that
gotta
helps
look
me.
at. Remember, I'm gonna keep the trade open for at least 7. I'm gonna say 7 days. I'm gonna keep it max at
Yeah.
7 days just to make sure.
What I'll do is I'll put it through tomorrow when everything's
Yeah.
done when everything's closed. Because I gotta put the other trade through tomorrow as well when that shit's closed.
Trade
Because
includes
because
emergency.
yeah, just put that in the notes. Yes,
Yeah, I put it in the comments.
That helps me so much though, but because now I don't have to worry about the flex or the receiver situation for a little while. The Ravens bye week, I think, is when week. Hold on. That is week 14 as well. Okay, so I can live with that. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I know what to do for that week.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's at the end of the season. That if I make it to the playoffs, I can probably just afford to
there
rest those guys.
Or the thing has been sent.
All right.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
What?
All right, but that's it. We're going to call it here. Or I'll talk to you guys.
What do you say? What are you saying?
R4 accessories.
All right.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you guys next week. And also, TSD will be back next week as well for more high quality. What the fuck is a catch rules? Actually, or we could be on this week. I don't know.
Well, I'm streaming tomorrow, so I can't be on.
Yeah, it is next week. It'll be next week then. Because I want to have Kevin Von Magnum in here too.
Okay.
Yeah. But with that said, that's it from us. We'll see you guys next week.
All right. Take care.